You are now listening to the Spearsy Spin with your host, Mike Spears.
Hi folks, and welcome to the Spearsy Spin. This is for Tuesday, April 25th, 2017. He's back. And who's back, you may ask? Well, it's none other than the slightly aging, but young at heart, and God's gift to conservative news talk, Bill O'Reilly. Now, before I tell you how and where, let me start out by saying, told you so. Said that he would be back. The minute the news traveled here into my little corner of the universe, I realized that there'd be a storm of sorts between the Murdochs, Fox News, and Bill O'Reilly. You see, Bill is a thick-headed Irishman that you can't keep down. Now, where is it that you can find Mr. O'Reilly? Well, you can find him at www.BillO'Reilly.com. Now, as most of you know, I write not just some, not just most, but all of the commentary here on the Spearsy Spin. So I can tell you that I, for one, am glad to see Mr. O'Reilly pick himself up, brush himself off, and restart his broadcasting career. However, Fox and its parent company, they may not be so happy, and here's why. Bill O'Reilly started the OReilly Factor many, many moons ago, and he made the show into the number one news commentary on cable network news 15 years running. But wait, there's more. Now, last year, the OReilly Factor brought in $178 million. That's $178 million in advertising revenue. And now that he's severed from the network, Fox can and will adjust. However, the immediate impact of that revenue stream is going to be felt, and Fox is going to feel that. But I have a prediction. So please, run out to your calendar, find your calendar, bring it right in, put it next to the radio or your phone or wherever you hear the show at, and mark me down on this day as telling you this. O'Reilly can and will build his own news network. The money is not an issue. His past alleged misdeeds are not even a consideration. As I write this, Mr. O'Reilly is sitting down in front of his computer and getting ad scripts ready to mail out to prospective advertisers for his new show at O'Reilly.com. Now, I cannot say with any certainty that the women, who've made these allegations of sexual harassment against Bill are telling the truth, nor can I say or suggest that the allegations are contrived in an effort to bring down the planet's biggest superstar on the war on the left. I do know that Bill O'Reilly is someone you should not piss off. He is very well connected, not only here in the United States, but abroad. He rubs shoulders and elbows with some people that you just need a damn good leaving alone from. But in a recent statement, he said that he missed all the Factor fans and was chomping at the bit to get back on the air. And so it begins. Welcome to the No Spin News on BillO'Reilly.com. It's going to be a completely different experience than what we've had in the past, and you can tune in and listen Monday through Thursday. But starting next week, just premium members only for the No Spin News. Now, there's some very attractive packages available to become a member of the No Spin News, and they start at just $4.95 a month. That's like, 13 cents a day or something, I think. Now, I've already applied and I sent a congratulatory email to Mr. O'Reilly for taking the steps he has and not letting his recent turn of events get him down. Now, his show is currently about 15 minutes, 12 of which he does the headlines, and so this is going to be an extended talking points memo that he's going to cover with regard to the world each day. Now, he also said that as the website develops, he'll have guests and things like that. And the plan is to have the show become longer and longer and eventually turn into a genuine news show.
Don't go away. We have to pay some bills, and then we're coming back with Mike Spears.
Hi, folks. Times we live in today are scary. Religious freedoms under fire. Racial divide never more evident. Political powers fighting. Foreign countries looking to exploit our country. News media reporting unfair on issues. Folks searching out the truth. I listen to the news, then I listen to the Spearsy Spin. Mike Spears has experience, education, determination, and grit to get what's going on in our country. Listen to Mike Monday through Friday. I'll listen. Hope you'll be listening too.
Here's a message to every rapist, domestic abuser, violent criminal thug, and every other monster who preys upon women. Maybe you've heard the stories about millions of us flocking to gun stores and gun ranges for the first time, the second time, and the 100th time. Here's what that means for despicable cowards like you. Your life expectancy just got shorter. Because there's a very good chance your next target will be armed, trained, and ready to exercise her right to choose her life over yours. This is what real empowerment looks like. Millions of American moms, grandmothers, and professional women taking our lives and our families' lives into our own capable hands. I'm the National Rifle Association of America, and I'm freedom's safest place.
That's O'Reilly's vision, and I, for one, have no doubt that Bill O'Reilly can and will do it. Now, will he become a real competitor for Fox? In my opinion, yes. Now, Bill gave a statement concerning how it all turned out at Fox last week, but he can't really talk about it much because there's a bunch of stuff going on right now. But he is very confident that when the truth comes out, and when it does, he says you're going to be surprised and a little shaken because he was. Now, eventually, Bill O'Reilly will tell us all what went down. But I believe we can expect his lawyers to soon file several informations and complaints against his accusers and Fox itself. And I also think some of these women will be compelled to give a much more concentric review of their original allegations. Now, I've already heard before, I even recorded this commentary for air, that I'm biased and sexist. Well, let me clear the air. I'm waiting for the documented truth to be told. I want to see for myself where the proof is. You know, some of this stuff, it's been years for some of these allegations to be brought forward, and I still have yet to see or hear any concrete proof of any of the allegations. And I think that's fair. I think we all need to see and hear these allegations. For instance, Dr. Wendy Walsh, who claimed, she's a psychologist, by the way, who is a Fox News contributor, but she claimed that Bill O'Reilly, after having dinner with her, invited her up to his room while they were in California, which she declined, and she claimed he got all mad because she declined. But now she's out telling the liberal media that she feels that she's been vindicated. Well, vindicated or what? The only person that told this story is you, and the only two people that were there were you and Bill O'Reilly. So if she feels vindicated, is that because Bill O'Reilly lost his seat at Fox? Of course, she also said now she didn't sue for money. She sued to help all those poor, unfortunate women who were abused by O'Reilly and Roger Ailes at Fox News. And she did it for no compensation? Come on, Doctor. Dr. Walsh told the truth. She didn't sue for money. But think about this for a minute. After taking out one of the biggest names in TV news today, and a conservative talk show anchor, no less, how many paid speaking engagements do you think this operation will afford her? How many book deals will the good doctor be entertaining in the next year? You know, Killing O'Reilly by Dr. Wendy Walsh. Now, Dr. Walsh is a practicing psychologist. She's in the state of California. She graduated from a left-leaning college for her doctorates. So this could all be a whitewash job by the left. And it may be. You got to remember, since Trump won the presidency, the left has gone completely off the rails. They seem to get crazier every day. Unbelievable things coming from, Representative Walters and on and on and on. I mean, Nancy Pelosi says the weirdest things. So could the left have orchestrated this? Well, it's possible. But while we're talking about theories and what ifs, I think we must, as good Americans, bear in mind that we all need the information to make our own conclusions. But what happened to innocent until proven guilty? Bill O'Reilly was judged, he was convicted, and he was executed without even a hearing. So if there's credible evidence to support these claims, why are we not seeing it? He said, she said, plays well at the grocery store, but it doesn't hold water in a court of law. Now, the Fox News Network could and might face a $900 million lawsuit from Bill O'Reilly for wrongful firing and for not protecting him from those who said he harassed them. Now, if in fact the truth comes out that O'Reilly is innocent, he will, for the most part, own Fox News. Now, the harassment door, it swings both ways. But no one should make any conclusions as to innocence or guilt until we hear all the facts. And by facts, I mean unadulterated and concise evidence. Well, that's our show. Now, you already know what we think. We'd like to know what you think about Bill O'Reilly or any of our other shows. So please visit us at thespearsy.blogspot.com and let us know what you're thinking. Be professional, because you never know. What you write there might someday be in one of our upcoming shows. And remember, folks, there is only one world, and we all have to live in it. So we'll see everybody tomorrow. As always, thank you so much. And also, thank you for the emails here. Several of you wrote in on my personal email account. Thank you for the thumbs up and all that. It's truly appreciated. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Thanks for listening to today's show. Don't miss even one show. Subscribe to the Spearsy Spin now. Click that subscribe button and be sure to also click that bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when we post new videos.